Okay, today I'm going to be showing you basically a quick review of the Sylvania Headlight Restoration Kit. We're going to be starting with the headlights on my Lexus SUV. You can just kind of see what kind of shape they're in. They're not in horrible shape. You can see there's this one angle right here where you can really kind of see, you know, they're kind of medium if you want to grade it. Mostly they're on the top area where the sun really hits it. So they're not horrible. But you want to start by just washing the headlight, just some soap and water, and you want to make sure you get it on the edge of the headlight especially. You don't want any dirt in there. You're going to need, the edges of the headlight to be clean too, because you're going to be putting some masking tape, and you want it to be able to adhere to the car. So first step from the kit is this surface activator. They recommend about 10 sprays per headlight. Just spray as much as you need. Let it soak for about 30 seconds. What this is doing is this is softening up the UV coating and removing the yellow, basically the UV damage. And then you're just going to rinse that off. Nothing to it. And then our next few steps is going to be what actually makes the difference. So wait for your car to dry a little bit so your tape will stick. And I popped the hood just so I don't have to tape that part off. But you want to tape the edges because we are going to be using sandpaper, and you don't want to accidentally mess up the paint on your car. So start with this first sandpaper, which is usually around 400 grit. The kit will walk you through which ones to use where. And you're going to want to sand the headlight, wet sand it. You can use kind of what I'm doing where you trickle water, or you can just dip your sandpaper in a bucket of water and keep repeating that process. But you want to sand for about 5 minutes with the first sandpaper. Then move to the next, which is around 800 grit. Repeat the process. Wet sand, about 5 minutes. I'm speeding this up because you certainly don't want to watch me sand the headlight for 5 minutes straight. And also stay tuned to the end because I'm going to show you a 1-year update on what this looks like after a year. And then the third step, once again, sandpaper. This one's around 2000 grit sandpaper. Wet sand again for about 5 minutes. And now you're going to see your headlight's going to look pretty rough. So the last step before we put the activator back on it again and polish it or put the coating on it is this polish. Now this polish, it comes with the cloth you see me using and the polish. This is really, basically what you're doing is you're just turning in this cloth into sandpaper. It's about a 3,500 grit, 3,000 to 3,500 grit sandpaper. So you're just repeating the process again. 5 minutes, you're polishing, you're basically turning all the scratches that you created with the sandpaper. You're making them into much, much finer scratches that the last step, which is the reapplication of the UV coating, you want it to be able to fill in the scratches and make it look perfect, which it does. So again, polish for about 5 minutes, and like I was mentioning, stay tuned to the end. I've got a update which shows you what the results look like after a year and a week. As a matter of fact, that was one of the reasons I held on to this video for so long. It's great that you'll see good results immediately, but most people want to know how long this is going to last. So we'll cover that. So after the polish, wash it off one more time. And then you're going to use this activator one last time. And this time it recommends about 20 sprays on the headlight. Let it soak for 30 seconds and then wash it off. And this is just, according to the instructions, it's just softening up the plastic. Help soften up the top, get ready for the last step. So remove the tape, and this needs to be completely dry. So you see how bad the headlight looks now, that much hazier, but you've removed all the damage and scratches and everything. So we're going to put this third step, this UV clear coat on it. So it comes with the cloth to apply it with. You're just going to put a little bit on there, and then you're going to use these basically kind of horizontal motions overlapping each, and you'll see that results are immediate. The headlight looks brand new. It's that quick and easy. And try not to spill it all over your car like I just did. And make sure it's nice and even as best as you can. You don't want any bubbles in there because when it dries, they will be permanent. And they also recommend that you do both headlights at the same time, one step on each, just because you don't want this clear coat drying while you're squirting water on the other headlight. Clean up your mess if you made one like I did. This is, I'm going to call it permanent. This is the permanent way the headlight's going to look. So here's the result the next day. The headlight looks almost brand new. So I am very thrilled with the immediate results. I did both headlights. You can see they look brand new. That yellowing, that haziness is almost completely gone. But this is what you're really after. This is 1 year and 1 week later. And this car is kept outside in the sun, not garaged, in the southern heat. And you'll see the headlight still looks pretty good, but you will see a lot of that yellowing and haziness that comes on the top from the sun is back. So that's my review. You tell me what your thoughts are down below, or if you have some other ideas, let me know. I'm happy to test some other kits and let you know how they turn out, especially if you have one you think lasts longer than a year. Also, see below, I have another video on how you can do this with basically over the counter stuff. Buy your own sandpaper, your own clear coat, and you can get this same result. And you can do it on many more cars for a lot less money. But the result is about the same. You will still only get about a year out of this. All right, hope that helps. Thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.